I've invited Noel, our director from Pathway, to come and share with us a story of God's miraculous provision and his faithfulness. So over to you, Noel.
Thanks, Mike. Good morning, church family. At the end of last year, we knew that we were going to have to start thinking about replacing the old van. It was becoming increasingly expensive to repair, and we were having increasing issues with it. What we didn't anticipate was how quickly it would decline at the start of 2025. And in the first 3 months of the year, we were fast approaching our entire year's vehicle budget, largely due to the cost of repairs on the old vehicle. It had broken down. We're just having so many issues with it. And we were praying about it, but we couldn't see an obvious solution. What we didn't know was that God was stirring the hearts of our Clovey church family, of our supporters within the community, and of organizations that support Pathway. And within a span of 3 months, we saw an additional $78,000 come into Pathway. That was above and beyond Heart for the House, above and beyond our regular giving. God is so good. So we started looking at vehicles, and one of our drivers helped us to do extensive research, and we were looking and we were test driving and we were wanting to make, when the time came, the best decision for Pathway. We knew that because of the size of particularly the pallets that we collect on one of our runs each day, that we needed to be able to carry more weight. We knew we were going to need a small truck. We reached the point where we knew what we needed and what we wanted, but we were still about $10,000 short. And I'll never forget the day. It was a Tuesday afternoon, and I was speaking with the driver who had helped us do the research, and I said, I can't recommend this decision to the board yet. We don't have enough funds, and I can't make a poor financial decision. But I was so at peace, and I knew that God had us, and I went home, and the same day, I went home, and just before dinner, my phone dinged, and I looked at my text message, and I received a message from one of our community supporters, someone who had no idea, because we hadn't made known our need with the vehicle. We hadn't fundraised. We hadn't put it out there. She had no idea about any of our needs. But I had a text message saying, I have just transferred $16,000 into the Pathway account. God is so good. And I am still, even as I share it, I'm still overwhelmed by what God did. And he just did it. It was miraculous. And he is so generous. And on the screen behind is a picture of our beautiful new truck. I never before this job used the word beautiful and truck in the same sentence, but our beautiful truck, which is due for delivery at the end of September. It is almost exactly like the picture, but in God's goodness, the difference in ours is, you see, that's a single pallet door, single door on the side, and we were able to get them to agree at no additional cost to put in a side pallet door as well as a rear pallet door. And for anyone who works at Pathway, you know that that is essential to making daily operations flow smoothly. So it was just another blessing of the Lord amongst this incredible experience of seeing God do amazing things above and beyond what we could have asked for or imagined. So we would love you to join us in celebrating God's provision of this truck. We also want to give praise to our awesome God. You know, I know I overuse the word awesome, but he truly is awesome, and he has done great things. But we also want to thank our Clovey church family, because through it all, you so faithfully uphold us in prayer. You support and encourage the work of Pathway, and your generosity is extraordinary. And Clovey, you are integral to the work that we do at Pathway, so thank you.